Yo, yo, it's your girl Joy, the Hip Hop Powerful, and this will be your Mars in Libra tarot reading. Okay, so here we are. I know on the channel it's probably more Venus readings than anything, and I didn't want to just, skip over a lot of things, but if you join me on Instagram at the 12th Lighthouse, every Wednesday at 7:30 we have the rap sessions, and those are where a lot of I do a lot of astrology tarot readings, and it just happens to be like a lot of the transits happen on Wednesday or like right before. And so my Mercury in Aries must can sense it, because that is the day that I chose prior to even realizing that. And so you can go there, link in the description box, if you want to get more readings. And Frankie is here. I asked him if he wanted to be on camera, and he refused. He did not even move. He just looked at me like, no ma'am, I'm just here under the table living my best doggy life. And so today we're going to use the Lightseers Tarot. I haven't used this deck in quite some time, so to make sure that the energy does not get stagnant, I wanted to make sure that I put it to use. So that's one way to keep the energy flowing through any of your decks that you have, is to use them. And if you don't think you're going to use them, or you think that you are going to be done using them, please give them to someone who could use them. All right. So Mars goes into Libra on Tuesday the 14th at 8:14 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And so Mars in Libra is just going to, I'll say, of course, obviously balance out that masculine energy. But sometimes masculine energy tells you to go, 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 go. And there needs to be some rest in between. So Libra is going to make sure that the masculine energy is taking its time to rest in its feminine energy and just relax, relate, release, and receive all that needs to be said and done. Now, the time that I'm recording this, it is Labor Day in the United States, Monday the 6th. I decided to record this early because I will be out of town this coming weekend. And so I wanted to make sure that I gave you guys something to sit on while I was gone. Okay. My receiving hand went through it yesterday with Frankie, having him out and about. I don't know why his leash was catching my hand, my left hand, but it was, and this thing was like bleeding. So here we go. And I think a Mars transit is going to last about 6 to 8 weeks. Oh shoot, I didn't mean to do that. And so we got 9 of Cups in reverse, 6 of Swords, 9 of Swords, and 10 of Wands. Whew. Mars is ruler of Scorpio. So please check your birth chart for any Scorpio placements. Reverse card, so confusing. There's going to be a burst of energy or a major release of toxic patterns, toxic behaviors that were hindering you emotionally, or you might be letting go of maybe friends or a job or something materialistic that was that probably had your emotions in a headlock, I'll say. It was stopping you from communicating your true desires, communicating who you really were internally in your heart chakra. But you are letting go of this constraint, this hindrance, and you will be free to shine like the star that you are. Because it's been a long emotional journey. The waters have been rough with the changing of thought patterns. I mean, because you can't change your behavior until you change your thinking. Okay? So it's been a long journey of trying to heal yourself from those thought patterns. But you were guided to do so. You were led. And it initially may have caused some anxiety. You might have lost sleep for some reason, just because you had so many thoughts and a lot of cognitive dissonance that you had to work through. But you made it. You made it. 10 of Wands. You definitely made it. You are now stronger. You can carry. You no longer have to carry the weight on your shoulders. You have given it up to the universe, which is much stronger than you. And so you are packing your bags and you are on your way. Libra is the Justice card in the Major Arcana. And so justice brings balance. Justice is truth, clarity, knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. And so now, 8 of Cups, you are taking the steps to become more emotionally fulfilled. You are learning how to discern your intuition from ego, your higher self from your ego. You are learning how to manage your emotions. You are learning how to communicate your emotions. You are learning how to keep calm and reserved and still not be quick to anger. Frankie agrees. It's okay. It's funny because this is what Frankie looks like since he doesn't want to get on camera. This is kind of what he looks like, okay? So, yeah. 6 of Cups. You are learning to be more giving, sharing what you're feeling instead of what you're thinking. And that is what brings the balance. 2 of Swords. Because you can't see your emotions, you can only feel them, right? Which is why she is blinded by the blindfold, even though the birds are cawing. Caw, caw. That's all I see. That's all I hear with looking at that card. Looking at this 2 of Swords. Despite all of the noise around, you are able to focus on what is important, which is your desires, your feelings. I mean, granted, you should take into account the feelings of others as well, but holding back your own emotions and your own feelings usually does not benefit anyone, especially you. Now, if this hasn't happened to you, obviously, this may be what's going to happen to you. Dang. Which one was? I know this one was in the reverse, and so was this. King of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, Seven of Wands. The Magician and the Star wanted to come out together, so I'm going to take it together, both in reverse. Now, the King of Pentacles came out in reverse, next to the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like there is something that was left undone. Just a small piece of knowledge that got left behind. You might be realizing it now, Knight of Pentacles. It probably just came to you rather slowly. Okay? And you might have had to double back just to go get it. And now that you are realizing this, well, not realizing, that you are integrating this new information, it is allowing you to feel more protected, more secure, and more stable. No matter, like I said, what's going on around you, the fight that people are trying to put up against you, you cannot be touched. And I think that is why you had to double back so you could get this information, because if you didn't have this information or this download to integrate, the noise and the commotion and the conflict around you probably would have affected you differently. It probably would have obviously bursted your bubble and changed the color of your aura possibly. And you would have been communicating from your root chakra, all the anger, instead of communicating through your solar plexus, right here under your breastbone. And here with the Magician and the Star in reverse, whoo. I see you doing nothing but being connected to your higher power, God, Source, Allah, Universe, your higher self. You are conjuring up something very powerful, incorporating all of the elements. You have all of the resources. You've always had it, which is why there's an infinity symbol right there on the hood. You have always had it, but you never made an attempt to connect yourself to the divine in this way. With the integration of this new information, or being more careful with your physical being, your body. Your body's a temple. Pentacles is also about the physical self. Being more careful and taking care of your body prevents the intake of a lot of toxic foods, which affect your physical health and your mood. Okay. What is this? See, this is exactly why I took out these sacred geometry cords, because I knew I was going to see something. He has a tattoo. I'm trying to figure out. Yeah, Metatron's cube. This is a tattoo on his arm, on his right arm. If you can see. Okay. Because you are a sacred being. And you've come here to do the work that others don't want to do, which is why you are heaven sent. God sent. The universe sent for you. Don't come for me unless I send for you. Yes, the universe or somebody or something must have come for you. Okay? And you are out here like, no, sorry, madam. You don't know who or what I am. You do not understand the power that I have. I'm divinely guided and protected. And so you can't touch me. You can't even break through my bubble here. You cannot damper or stop any blessing that is coming my way. There's nothing you can do, or whoever you're talking to. Even you yourself, there's nothing you can do to stop what the universe has for you. Okay? Move these up. We all know that dogs are protectors. Dog and the Six of Cups. But there's some other animals. I'm gonna give some guidance on the animal spirits after I do this really quickly. Two of Wands, Seven of Swords, the Fool, and the Four of Cups. Now this Two of Wands here. I know in other decks the Two of Wands has someone standing between and looking out over into the ocean. But she is sitting here longing to use her staff, longing to use her resources, longing to use her power, longing to be herself in the lifestyle that she sees fit. It's like the caged bird. Why does she sing? And then Seven of Swords, full moon. Well, this isn't really a full moon because the moon is cut off. So we don't know if it's full, if it's waxing or waning or what. And it could actually be the sun. Anyway, Seven of Swords. You're going out, venturing out into what you feel might be dangerous territory. But it's not that it's dangerous. It's just unfamiliar. Fool energy. It's not unfamiliar. It's not dangerous. It's just unfamiliar. You're starting a new journey. Zero is a circle, 360. Four of Cups in reverse. Hold on before I get to the Four of Cups. Yep, seed of life. seed of life. Okay. With your amethyst and your staff that you were longing to use. You brought it with you. This is your tiny bit of faith. Okay. Faith of a mustard seed. She ventured out. You ventured out. And you just letting go and trusting. Because that's what you have to do. You have to trust that the universe is going to catch you. And once you plant the seeds, the universe will help you cultivate whatever it is that you are trying to manifest. Because no longer, because this is in reverse, we are no longer being ungrateful or unappreciative. We are recognizing the blessings that we have in this life. Because even though she's not looking, her hand is still on this bowl that is being presented to her. She is still reaching for the bowl. She's just not looking that way. That's having faith that you can grab something without looking. There's nothing but faith down here. Nothing but pure deep faith. Because you knew it would work out. You were prepared. 7 of Swords, you got your backpack, all the feathers, everything that you need is in that backpack. Water, food, extra clothes. I said I was moving to the animal spirits. Let me see. Let's see. I'm only going to read one line from each. Now, in this King of Pentacles, where you had to go double back and get the extra knowledge. As a healer, the wolf helps heal family relationships. Freedom requires discipline. Guard you from acting inappropriately. Okay, and what did I say? If you didn't double back to get that extra knowledge, these wands would have burst your bubble, because this is in reverse. The 7 of Wands is in reverse. And because you are divinely guided and protected, you know who you are. You've always been this person. They can't touch you. And every time I say can't touch, I'm thinking, yes, MC Hammer, darn, 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 darn. Well, Rick James plays in my mind. And who else? There we go, there we go. Buffalo. This 10 of Wands. When I told you in the beginning, this burst of energy, letting go of these emotional constraints and all this cognitive dissonance that you endured, you no longer had to carry that weight. Ask the buffalo to shoulder your responsibility so you can make use of the gifts and abundance that you have been given. Relieve spiritual alienation. I know sometimes for some people, you know, spiritual journey, you lose friends, or friendships change the dynamics. And I mean, maybe you alienated yourself or you felt alienated. Either way, everything is good. Let the universe shoulder the responsibility. And I know Pig is in here too. I'm just giving y'all some extra. Pig. Pig is on this Page of Cups. You learning how to manage your emotions and not be led by them. Pigs root out infection. Feelings can be infectious. Avoid overindulgence. Allegedly pigs eat anything, or as humans we have created this stereotype that pigs will eat anything. Slop, whatever's in it, we just assume that a pig is just going to eat it up. Don't overindulge. Okay, Mars will be in Libra, so you have to remain balanced. Okay, do not overindulge. That might be physically. Don't overeat, don't overexercise. Don't get lazy and complacent either. Okay, and let's see, what other animals do we have? Let me see if it's gonna take me to... Nope. I mean, the other animals are in here, but if it's not gonna open right up to the page, I'm not gonna waste no time. So Spirit was wanting to shuffle, so we're gonna get a few more. Two of Pentacles, Hierophant, Page of Wands. Do we have all the twos? Two of Pentacles, Two of Swords, Two of Wands. The only thing we were missing is the Two of Cups. And I think that got left off because there's already a lot of cups in this deck. Nine of Cups, Eight of Cups, Page of Cups, Six of Cups, and Four of Cups. Yeah. Emotions may fly. But it's okay because you are in control. Mars does not like to show emotion. But Libra is going to bring that into balance. Okay, you're going to have to communicate something. Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles is wielding this purse, is what I call it too. You might want to call it satchel. And it has a star on it. And then there is a mirror image of the same satchel, but it is more like a cloud or a bubble of sorts. It seems weightless, and this might seem heavy. The wind is blowing, as evidenced by the skirt. But she is balancing these two items effortlessly. Lots of twos, lots of twos. And it's all about balance. And of course, the Hierophants in reverse. The knowledge and wisdom gained during this time, it's just going to make you laugh. You are going to have the last laugh. Because you already know, you've already been up the stairway to heaven and back, which is why you're laughing. Because people always want to know the secret to life, but you know it already. You're here on a mission. And maybe you found out what your mission was and you just laughed because you just couldn't believe it. You got those orders and you just thought it was funny. I'm looking because the Hierophant is 5 and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. It's 5. But yeah, you get the last laugh because you have the knowledge. In the Page of Wands to close it out. This staff just keeps coming, coming, and coming, and coming, and coming. And you know what? I'm just seeing now. This staff that the shadows or the enemy or whomever, even this could even be yourself, whoever's trying to stop your peace of mind and take you off balance, you use that same wand as the magician. Okay, you got the wand. You got, that is literally the same wand. That is the same wand they try to take you down with. And you brought it with you on this new journey. And here you are now, literally giving it up to the universe. Wielding it, learning how to manage your power. Because it takes practice. A lot of people, no matter how long you have been on the journey, there is always something new to learn. And when you don't use your abilities of clairvoyance, claircognizance, clairsentience, clairaudience, the power is weakened. But if you keep up with them and use them on a regular basis, it sharpens your skills. So you should always practice, whatever your practice may be. And let's get one more. And you know what? I'm just going to use this card that was on the bottom. Queen of Cups. Yes. You will become the master. Okay. A lot of people, you know, of course, obviously there's the King of Cups, but if femininity is linked more to emotion, I would say the Queen of Cups is the more powerful energy. I just told you need to practice. She looks like she is practicing. She is in the midst of prayer. She is connecting to her divine sources. She is in the water. You know, they say energy flows just like what? Water. She is sitting in a chair in a pool. It could be a tub. But whatever it is, she is in a spiritual bath of some kind, and she is practicing. The back part behind her looks like the wicker chair that our parents had us take photographs in for all you 80s babies. So be mindful, practice, use any singing bowls that you may have. Even if you practice communicating your emotions in the mirror every day, when you are getting dressed, when you're brushing your teeth, talk to yourself out loud about how you are feeling in the moment, how you are feeling about the activities that you have to do for the day. That way, when those activities come to pass, you will have already clarified how you're feeling. And so you will go into the activity feeling more confident, even if you know that activity is going to bring you some kind of anger or anxiety. You are prepared to handle those emotions because you know what emotion is going to come up. And so you'll be better equipped to handle the situation. Practice makes perfect. Well, guys, I hope you have a good Mars in Libra. I will see you next time. Peace.